He was standing on the cracked platform of a nearly empty railway station, just before dawn, the air smelling of rust and cold tea, his fingers wrapped around a paper ticket that had gone soft from being folded and unfolded all night as he paced between a flickering bench and the yellow safety line, watching the clock above the platform jerk forward in stubborn little clicks, and thinking how ridiculous it felt to be waiting again when everyone else's age seemed to be rushing somewhere important, building something visible, proving something loud. A freight train screamed past without stopping, wind slapping his coat against his legs, and he muttered figures to no one, then caught himself checking the time again as if it might reward him for attention. He had arrived early on purpose, even though it meant less sleep, even though his phone buzzed with messages he did not open, because something in him needed to practice staying put, to resist the itch to leave when nothing was happening. He leaned against a pillar and rubbed his hands together, feeling the sting fade, telling himself, not yet, not yet, even as his mind tried to bargain that one missed train would not matter. That effort without applause was pointless. A woman sweeping the platform paused and glanced at him, raising an eyebrow. "You waiting for the city train?" she asked. He nodded. "Been delayed," she said, already turning away. He almost laughed at how small the sentence was and how heavy it landed in his chest. Delayed. He imagined the life he wanted like that train, somewhere out in the dark, moving at its own speed, indifferent to his tapping foot. The clock clicked again. He forced himself to stop pacing and sat, back straight, breathing slow, counting the scratches in the concrete, letting the urge to bolt rise and fall without obeying it, his jaw tight, his knee bouncing until he pressed his palm down hard enough to still it. When the distant hum finally grew into a shape and headlights curved into the station, he did not jump up. He simply stood when the doors opened, calm in a way that surprised him. And as he stepped inside the warm carriage, the ticket tearing slightly in his grip, he thought quietly and clearly, maybe this is the work no one sees, and maybe this is how you arrive.